So good morning and welcome. You all look ready to learn. You have come to a place long committed to helping you discover that your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, and your hopes can be realized.
The school itself is really challenging academically, and I like that because I feel like I'm being really prepared for what I'm going to be doing once I get out into the field. And again, because there are smaller classes and I have a direct connection with my professors, I feel like I get that hands-on attention that we all need sometimes in order to excel and succeed.
Thanks to Clayton State and all the help from all of my professors and faculty members here, I've now been accepted to the graduate program, and so I'll be going in and getting my PhD in August.
It's really given me everything that I need, from interpersonal skills to like the teamwork, the scientific background and the backing to go out into the world and to pursue medicine, to take part in research partnerships and programs at Emory where I work. Clayton State has really given me everything that I need to do that.
My dream as an instructor is really for my students not only to be successful in what they do, but to have fulfilling careers. And the way that I try to accomplish that on a day-to-day basis is to empower my students to really be the best they can be, to achieve their maximum. What I have discovered from being here as an instructor for the last 7 years is the sense of empowerment that the students give me.
One thing that Clayton State has always, put in or instilled in me is, by becoming a leader, and becoming a even more effective leader, you're better to serve the community. And those are some stepping stones that, I definitely won't forget. And I'm very appreciative of my 4 years here, and I wish I could do them again, to be honest with you. But, everything has a time and everything has a season. And so I'm definitely honored, and just to sit here and say I'm asked to do this, just to talk about, a love and a passion and a dedication for students that you see here at Clayton State University you won't see anywhere else.
When I think of inclusive diversity, I think about the study of philosophy. Now what we have here is a set of ideas being studied by people with widely divergent backgrounds, religiously, economically, culturally, and educationally. And yet they're all contributing to this body of literature that the students study in a philosophy class. Studying this body of literature helps students open their eyes to the new perspectives that are out there from people who may have been dead for 2,500 years on the other side of the globe, all the way up until the works of Martin Luther King, Gandhi, and other thinkers that have influenced the course of events in the 20th century and beyond.
This 2-year program is one that is rigorous. It requires commitment, dedication, and hard work. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to come here to study. I initially graduated from an historically black college, so coming to Clayton State was a different change in culture. I enjoyed seeing the diversity on the campus. I learned a lot through the nursing program, and it challenged me to be a better person, and it not only dealt with the art of nursing, but the science of nursing.
The athletics department gave me a great opportunity to accomplish my goals in tennis as well as academically. So this is a great experience for international people like me. They were really open-minded and they would help me so much. I'm speaking about my professors, my teammates in my team, and my classmates. They would help me actually to get better. So better person, better in communicating in English, etc. So I learned so much from here, and I'm glad that I came at Clayton.
I've been teaching here at Clayton State since 2005, and I found that every classroom is different. In fact, I even start off some of the classes by starting off with the gesture, asking the question, are you familiar with the movie Forrest Gump? And oftentimes they question, what does that have to do with psychology? Well, I simply just add it's like a box of chocolate, because each classroom is different. And by each class being different, everybody's coming in with different perspectives, different age ranges, different racial or ethnic backgrounds. And within the psychology class, we're able to be very inclusive and really discuss diversity.
One thing I actually love about Clayton State is I've always wanted to be a professional actor, and through the connections I made here and some of the professors that helped me after I graduated, I've actually gotten a talent agent and have actually been in several commercials, flown to Miami, and been on commercials in other states even.
And making application for mobile devices is actually very cool. And now that everybody has some kind of mobile devices around, and students find it's very practical, and they find it's worth their money because they can find a job easily. And that's the trend of the whole society is moving. And mobile devices is not only for entertainment; it's actually help out with all kind of professional field.
I knew that I wanted to pursue music my entire life. In 9th grade, my high school choir decided to come to Spivey Hall. I remember the first time I was at Spivey Hall and I fell in love with it. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, because if you've ever been in Spivey Hall, you understand how I feel.
I think that one of the best things as far as teaching math is concerned, that we not only know how to problem solve, but that we know how to engage those in the problem solving aspect. And so that's one of the key things that I think is important here at Clayton State University. And I will say that the classroom environment is a rich classroom environment in that you're not just coming to a class, listening to a professor talk the entire time, but you are engaged. For example, in my college algebra course, I get my students engaged because I believe that when students are engaged in the learning process, then they're going to retain the material more. I've had statistics students tell me, before I got to your class, I thought it was so very difficult. No, it is about engaging them in the learning experience. And I think that is one of the important things here at Clayton State University. So I would say that one of our strengths is just that of the camaraderie between the professors and the students.
One of the most rewarding things about being a professor at Clayton State University is seeing dreams actually become realized. We take students from pre-nursing and pathophysiology through 2 years of a rigorous nursing program, and then we see them graduate and go out into the community. But because we are out in the community with our students, we get to meet our own graduates out practicing. And we are very proud of them. We watch them be promoted through the ranks and go on and become great in their field.
All of their departments are devoted to their students. Their financial aid, all the way to career services. So from the time you enter school all the way up until basically the time you're leaving.
Coming to Clayton State has been by far one of the best decisions I've ever made. Accomplishing nursing school has been by far the biggest thing I've ever done. And I couldn't have done it without the help of Miss Christy Hicks, who is the nursing advisor here at Clayton State.
But one of the things that really attracted me to Clayton State was that I am the single adoptive mother of 9. So they have an amazing program where you can come to school at your convenience rather than coming like during the daylight hours, 1, 3 o'clock, 9 a.m. in the morning. That really didn't work for me. But Clayton State has night courses, even weekend courses that you can get involved with.
I started out here in 2008 with the opportunity to come after finishing 24 years in the military. I found out many resources here when I started out the program with the Student Veterans Association, which we initiated in 2008.
After working in student affairs here at Clayton for a little while, decided that that was the career field that I'd like to pursue. And it's almost like since people have found that out, they've done everything they can to make that experience happen for me and to help me get the skills that I need and the different things that I need to do done before pursuing a career in student affairs. I started as an orientation leader and then went to being a resident assistant to being lead resident assistant, and now I'm working over in the Vice President for Student Affairs office. I've also done a lot of work with Campus Life and the AmeriCorps program. And because I've had all those different networking opportunities, it's just kind of been like no matter where I go on campus, everyone knows my name. I know all of my professors and the people that have helped me by name, and it's just really personal. And I feel like that's key to having an effective learning environment and somewhere where you feel comfortable all the time and you know that if you need help, you can ask for it.
I love Clayton State.
everything about it, from the professors on down to the students. You can pretty much walk up to anybody, including the president of the university, and say, how you doing, shake his hand, all that good stuff. They're very relatable here. It's a great community. All organizations pretty much help each other out. We do great collaborations. It's really a great university. It's good for non-traditional students as well as traditional students, whether you be a freshman or whether you be somebody who's coming back after a couple of years of being off from school. It's pretty much a great place to get started or even come back with a continuing education as well. So I love my school. I bleed orange and blue.
This is an unbelievable group of young women. They have amazing talent. They had amazing team chemistry. Clayton State University is an amazing place to go to school, and we did it. We brought home a national title to Clayton State. And all we have to do now is do it again. Right, ladies?
Yeah!